Hey guys, Chris here with Chris's Tech Tips. Got a 2009 YZ250F that's not feeling very good. I'm thinking possible bottom end, I don't know. Usually 4-strokes don't seize. There's no visible sign of oil leakage or antifreeze or anything like that, so the cases seem to be good. Let's do a walk around. I'll show you this bike. It's pretty clean for an 09 YZ. This thing is not feeling so good. Let me show you. As you can see, that is not a good thing. I don't see any oil leakage or anything like that, like I said previous, so I think the cases are good. It might just be a top end job, so hopefully that's it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the seat. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shroud bolts out and remove the fuel tank. Go ahead and take that 8mm bolt out of the water pump cover and drain the coolant. Go ahead and pop the cap off, let that drain. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and remove the rear exhaust system. To take the rear subframe bolts out and loosen the top one, also loosen the carb. Then I can kind of rock the carb back. Got to get that first clamp undone. There we go. Pop that up out of the way, get the carburetor out. Then I can go ahead and get to those engine mounts. And what I like to do here is put all the mounts back together. That way I know exactly which way they go and which bolts went in where. Now I'm removing the spark plug cap and also saying hi to the camera. Okay, right here I am removing the valve cover, 2 6mm Allen bolts. And that thing likes to stick in there, so it takes a little bit of finesse to wiggle it out. The tension off the cam chain. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the whole cam chain tensioner assembly. Now I got plenty of slack. I'm going to go ahead and remove the cam cap guides. And right here I'm using my little 1/4-inch Milwaukee cordless ratchet with an 8mm wobble bit. It really fits into tight spots. Now I'm able to remove the cam caps. Remember the half moon washers towards the left hand side of the cams. Don't drop those down the cam chain. Go ahead and pull the cams out and inspect them. And right here I'm removing the front coolant line from the front of the head. And right here I'm taking the 2 8mm Allen bolts from the side and the 4 14mm bolts out of the top of the head, along with a magnet to pull out the washers. Sometimes the washers fall off the end of the bolts. And give it a little nudge and I can wiggle that cylinder off. I can get that cylinder out and just make sure not to tip it completely upside down. That way the buckets and shims don't fall out on the table.
That looks good.
Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure the cam chain's not bound up. And I am going to pull the 8mm bolt that holds the actual cylinder on.
Cylinder's not broke. Let's have some wear.
Yeah, and after that I would put a fresh hone on that cylinder. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove this inspection plug. Go ahead and hand turn the crankshaft.
There we go.
As you can tell, it freed up. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the skid plate and drain the oil.
That's definitely a problem. They don't tend to run very good without oil. Dang it. Top end looks good, as I suspected. I don't think you're gonna need valves, but probably piston, definitely crankshaft, bottom end kit. Probably a wrench rabbit kit would be the best way to go. I've done a lot of them and I really like them. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button on the link below. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments. I'm Chris with Chris's Tech Tips. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. See ya.